All right, so let's talk about Spiritual Obsession. Spiritual Obsession is a short film from the stables of the Mountzion Film Productions, Nigeria. It was written, directed, and produced by Damilola Mike Bamiloye. The sound was done by Olusegun Alaka, and the casting was done by Covenant Adebayo. Spiritual Obsession, yeah. It features cast like Kayode Owojori, who played the counselor, and Shalewa Babatayo, who played Rebecca. It's a series. I think I think they are going to be releasing series of the counselor. It's a kind of a series and episodic kind of short film. So anticipate more series of the counselor. All right, let's dive in straight into it. This particular episode tells the story about a lady played by Shalewa Babatayo, who was Rebecca, who was spiritually obsessed with a brother. She really needed to marry this brother by all means. Or how do I put it? She began to see visions. She began to hear from God because she really loved this brother physically. Meanwhile, she was just driven by her own personal urge. She was just driven by her own personal instinct rather than the direction of the Holy Spirit. She met this counselor played by Kayode Owojori's character, and then the counselor finally put her on the right path, telling her not to be the one to propose, not to be the one to always go out or search out for the guy, or you should at least wait for the guy or be in God's service before your husband will locate you. Your husband should locate you. I think that was the moral lesson. That's the lesson in this short film. I must say it's a brilliant one. It's a beautiful work, and it was a kind of comical at some point. It wasn't really comical, but it was comical at some point. You could get some few laughs from some of the scenes, from some of the parts, especially from Rebecca's character. All right, let's dive in straight to the good and the bad. Now, the acting was brilliant. Everyone knows Kayode Owojori is a brilliant and fantastic actor. The lady who played Rebecca, who was Shalewa Babatayo, did well as well. She's a good actor, and this is my first time of seeing her in a project anyway, so I wish to see her in more movies, in more Christian movies. Next thing was the costuming was appropriate for both characters. The sound and editing was appropriately done as well. All right, let's dive in straight into the bad. Now, in the phone call part, Rebecca said, the brother she was calling on phone said, "Bless you, ma," and then she said, "I am fine." That response didn't correspond or didn't relate. He said, "Bless you, man." Then she replied him on phone, "I am fine." That didn't work. Next thing was that I felt the counselor did not use any scriptural backing. I just think it's a religious he's a religious counselor. Seeing the way he talks, seeing his lines with the way he talks, I felt he's a religious counselor, and he needed to use some scriptural backing when talking on issues like this, especially when it comes to marriage counseling and all that, giving us God's standard. I felt he needed to back up his points with scriptures, which the counselor in this short film didn't give any. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all I'm able to gather for Spiritual Obsession. Have you seen it? If you've not seen it, go check it out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree with what I said? Let me know. Don't you? Let me know. Bye for now. I'll see you all later in the next one. Catch you all later.